Hello everyone and welcome back to a sort of a special video. I've been a little bit absent over the last few months, but in the meantime my channel has quietly grown to 3,000 subscribers. I'm making this video to celebrate this milestone, but also to give you a little update on where I've been, how I've been, what I've been doing, what I'm currently doing, and maybe most importantly, what my plans are for this channel going forward. So to kick things off, where have I been and what have I been doing? To be honest, this is also a question that I've asked myself at times. Somehow this last period has gone relentlessly quickly and feels like a blur when I look back at it. There have been a lot of good things though. There's been a lot of projects that's been keeping me busy, and some highlights are writing music for my first animated series. 2024 was the year of Bugby, where in the first half of the year I spent pitching for the project and negotiating and doing the first kind of tryouts, while we started actual work in August. This project has been a dream come true and I couldn't be happier to be a part of it. I wrote music for quite a few game projects, more on those later. One of them is actually releasing in a couple of weeks. This is a cozy game about pandas called Dancing Pandas, and I will also be releasing a soundtrack for this around the same time the game releases, so stay tuned for that. Speaking of games, I was enrolled in a game music course by Jason Graves. This was during October and November of last year, and although it was a lot of fun and I learned a ton, it was also quite intense. I teamed up with a friend who is a sound designer to make music and sound design for a feature-length animated film for an event. We did that in September last year. And this same sound designer is now also helping me doing the sound design for Half. Besides these larger projects, I've also been involved in orchestration and arranging for other projects, as well as doing commercial pitches and a bunch of other smaller projects. However, at times I've also felt burnt out, lonely after long days in this not too big apartment, and overwhelmed by the amount of things there is to do besides writing music, such as making videos. A combination of these things, both positive and not so positive, have caused my absence from this channel, but I have plans to remedy this. And one final good thing I've been doing over these last few months is spending a lot of time looking after my health. I've actually picked up running, which I'm enjoying quite a lot. It gets me out of the house and moving my body, which is often exactly what I need after a long day of work. I'm currently training for a half marathon on March 8th, and I'll be running the Amsterdam Marathon in October of this year. So what am I doing at the moment? At the moment I'm still writing music for Bugby, which is a lot of fun. I'm still writing music for Half, and I will also be picking up my Half devlogs again in the next couple of weeks. I'm collaborating with a French game designer who's working and living in the Netherlands on a lot of different smaller game projects, and currently we're working on a rage platformer that should have a demo out somewhere in March or April. I'm starting to work on my second animated short with Eva Bonowitz, with whom I've made another short a couple of years ago called Next Please. I'm also writing a piece for a local concert band. And finally, I'm working to release a bunch of music on Spotify over the next few weeks and months, including the Dancing Pandas soundtrack, as well as a lot of the tracks that I made the short snippets from. So those should be released over the coming months into the summer. One thing that I've realized over the last couple of weeks is that with everything going on with certain social media platforms and people leaving them and migrating, is that I feel slightly disconnected from a lot of people I used to connect with online. But it's one of the reasons why I'm looking to create my own little corner of the internet, as it were, that is completely my own, that I can use to share my work, my career, my creative process. I love to share things that I'm learning, things that I'm doing, or things that I find interesting, and this channel is where I'll share these things. What this means is that I want to use this channel to give insights into my own work, including behind the scenes or creative process or breakdowns of analyses, and hope that you may find it either educational, inspirational, or insightful. And I also intend to make update videos just like this one once a month, starting in April, because this one will then technically count for this March, where I'll give a quick rundown of the projects I'm working on, give an update on how they are progressing, and see if I can already share some snippets here and there. For now, I have a couple of videos planned. First of all, I'm doing an overview of the Dancing Pandas soundtrack. Then I will go back to the Half devlog videos, and then I will see you again in late March or early April for another one of these update videos. I want to thank you for your patience and for bearing with me while I've been away. Do leave a comment with things you might like to see for my work or my process, and I'll do my best to keep those in mind in the future. It's been good to see you again. It's been very weird filming again, but it's great to be back. I'm very excited about the place where I am right now and where it's going, and I hope to take you with me in that journey. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.